Alright, so got here at the gym very late tonight, guys. Gym closes at 10 o'clock and it is 9:35. I didn't finish work until probably about 9:15, so it's been a pretty long work day, to be honest. A lot of check-ins today. Thursday is one of my busier days. So yeah, it used to be one of my quiet days, now it's one of my busier days. But yeah, it is what it is. Work comes first, although I am a bodybuilder. Work is my passion as well. And I mean, when you're a coach, you've got a lot of athletes, clients depending upon you. So it's important, just as important as taking care of your own business, your own training, that you make sure that you're attending to your athletes and your clients and your team. So now that that's all done, it's time to get in a very quick, efficient back workout. But I'm not going to be able to follow the normal flow of my session. I'm going to have to just limit it probably to 2 exercises, and I don't know how much battery space I've got. I mean, battery time I've got 10% on this battery. I think all my other batteries in my bag are dead, so I might only record 1 work instead of each exercise. We'll see how we go, but basically, normally I do anywhere from 6 to 10 working sets for each body part in a session. So today I'm going to set off for 8 working sets of back. Probably just going to be 4 sets on this and 4 sets on one other back movement, and that is it. So just 4 sets on a horizontal pull and 4 sets on a vertical pull. Nice and efficient, easy. Couldn't mix up my own intro workout drink because I was strapped for time, so I just got some BCAAs from the front desk, mango flavored. It's probably my third time trying these, and I think I found my new favourite flavour of BCAAs, mango. This goes to show too, guys, if you're strapped for time, you've got, say, less than half an hour to get a training session in like I have tonight, it's no excuse to skip a session. Just change your approach to the training session. Just because your session calls for 3 or 4 exercises, 2 to 3 sets per exercise, does not mean that you have to do that if you are strapped for time. Tally up the total number of working sets you have and just match or get close to that number of total working sets over less movements, and make sure that you're training within the same proximity of failure. If you're training or aiming for 1 to 2 reps from reserve, 1 to 2 reps from failure on your 8 or so working sets normally in your session, then just do so in this improvised session. So in my instance, normally I do 3 or 4 exercises, 2 sets of each. So in this case, I'm doing 4 sets of 2 exercises instead of 3 to 4 exercises. So I'm matching the same total 8 working sets, but I'm just basically doing them on less total movements so I can smash through it with them. Because if you only have to wait for 2 pieces of equipment and set up 2 pieces of equipment or 2 different machines, it's going to take you substantially less time than, say, waiting for 4 pieces of equipment throughout the course of your training session. On top of that too, it allows for more efficiency because you're just staying in the one location for a longer period of time. Have a brief rest interval between each set, smash it out, go close enough to failure. At the end of the day, effort is the ultimate equalizer when it comes to training, and it matters far more than any other variable in training. As long as you're training close enough to failure and getting the appropriate number of sets that you require to stimulate muscle growth or to elicit a hypertrophic response, generate enough mechanical tension to tick the boxes for you as an individual, then that is all that matters. So one set down, 3 to go. My grip strength's actually feeling pretty good tonight, so I haven't had to use my straps. I think a large contributor to that is the fact that since getting that massage done the other day, that manual work, my forearm isn't in pain anymore when I'm gripping. So biceps training feels a bit better and I'm able to have better grip strength. I've always had strong grips, so I mean, it's not like I've just miraculously gained grip strength out of anywhere. Like I didn't just gain it out of the void of nothingness or I suppose the netherworld. I've always had it, it's just been hindered from the forearm pain I was experiencing. But now that I've kind of gotten on top of that, in the short term at least, I don't require my straps right now. But yeah, 3 more sets, then home time. Yeah.
It's hard to subscribe.
I agree. Alright, so the gym is literally closing as we speak. Lights have started to be turned off, fans are off, 1 more set to go, so I'll smash this out. I did do 4 sets on the cable row, I only filmed 2 though, but I managed to squeeze out enough battery life to record all sets of this. Let's get this final set out of the way. I've upped the weight too. Okay, so finally back from the gym. Obviously it was a pretty quick, efficient session. Like I said, 2 exercises, 4 sets of each. I'm still matching my total 8 working set target for back tonight, or for today I should say, as I usually normally train a little bit earlier than this. But yeah, sometimes you just have to improvise and adapt to overcome the less than ideal conditions of the day. Don't just use it as an excuse and I suppose adopt the all or nothing mentality. Oh, I can't get my normal session in, so I'm just not going to even bother training. That's a loser's mentality. That's a loser's mindset. You don't want to do that if you have any kind of long-term goals when it comes to your physique or bodybuilding or whatever it might be that you're doing. That is the reason that you're going to the gym for. So yeah, but as you can see here, post-workout meal, well, it's actually kind of like my pre-bed meal, technically speaking, because it's quite late. So normally I have protein oats for my pre-bed meal, but this is essentially the exact same quantities, the exact same ingredients that I normally have in my protein oats. The only difference is I have turned it into protein pancakes. And this is a prime example of what you can do, guys, to spice up your meals throughout the day. Like, if you're following a structured meal plan like I am, you don't have to eat the exact same meals in the sense that they're the same composition every single time. I've literally used the exact same ingredients, bar one. I've added in egg whites as well, but I've just taken them from elsewhere in my diet for the day to basically put together some protein pancakes. If I'm to be honest, they look pretty appetizing to me. And that's the thing, like, meal plans, people think that they have to be bland and boring. They don't have to be. You can get creative. Same thing with like a chicken and rice meal. There's more than one way that you can kind of prepare and dish up a chicken and rice meal. Same thing here. There's more than one way you can prepare and dish up protein powder, oats, and fruit. It's literally the same ingredients. Like I said, 100 grams of oats, 40 grams of whey, 100 grams of berries, and then I've got 300 grams of egg whites in here too. So that's pretty much it, guys. Then obviously some sugar-free log cabin syrup to put on top. But decent session overall, and it's time to eat this, relax, probably squeeze in a little bit more food, and then it'll be time for bed. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. I know it was a bit of a short one, but yeah, just wanted to kind of show you an example of getting a little bit creative. Like, it's not rocket science, guys. Literally just think about what you want to eat and think about what you have in your meal plan and think about how you can kind of make that into a multitude of different meals. I actually forgot, I've got to take my supplements. So my evening supplements, which is half a serving of Inner-Dose liver, half a serving of Inner-Dose heart, I got one Digest-Aid, and last but not least, well, actually I've got 2 more supplements after this. This is the last of the Inner-Dose products that I take there in the evening. So 5 capsules or half a serving of the Inner-Dose kidney support. I've already taken my Tudka and NAC, so that's what I'm taking for Tudka and NAC, because unfortunately, due to the TGA being a little bit shit, Inner-Dose are unable to put in Tudka and NAC in their products. I still think they're fantastic supplements to have in your arsenal if you're an assisted bodybuilder, so that's probably the one product I'd recommend in addition to the Inner-Dose range if I was to recommend one other product. The other thing I'd also recommend, actually, there's 2 products, Tudka and NAC, or if you're taking them separately, 3 products, Tudka, NAC, and fish oil or krill oil. Basically, you want some essential fatty acids, EPA, DHA. And if you're a male, you want a little bit more DHA, so if you can find a higher DHA containing fish oil, then you are laughing. Just got red yeast rice here as well. I actually ran out of krill oil, so rather than stealing some of my fiance's, I'm going to just wait until tomorrow, get some more krill oil. I'm going to take a vitamin C as well, so that antioxidant support. When you're on EQ, I think it's important to take additional antioxidants in addition to the ones coming from your diet. So taking that, and also potassium gluconate. So as you can see, a little bit of a pharmacy going on here, but they also have a purpose. You might be thinking, how the hell did you just swallow all of those pills at once? Well, when you've been taking supplements as long as I have, lifting weights, living the bodybuilding lifestyle as long as I have, you get pretty good at that sort of stuff. I used to struggle to swallow 2 or 3 capsules at once. Now I can swallow pretty much an unlimited number. However many I can fit in my mouth in one go, I can pretty much get them down with 1 swig of water or a swig of juice, whatever I'm drinking. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to eat this because it's starting to cool down and they'll get very tough. Being protein pancakes, you want to eat them while they're nice and warm and fresh. So yeah, in terms of tracking this, I mean, because I'm in the off season, I have such a high calorie intake, I don't necessarily need to track sugar-free syrup, but it does still contain calories. So typically I'll just track 2 to 3 servings of that because I know that I normally don't use more than 2 to 3 servings. So worst case scenario, I'll cover my ass. Best case scenario, I'm tracking a little bit more than I'm actually having. So give a taste test with the camera. Like I said, guys, same ingredients as what my normal pre-bed meal would be. 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries, a scoop of protein powder, and then I've also just added in 300 grams of egg whites, which I would have taken from protein elsewhere in my day. So simple as that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you for now.